same thing. It's just radical equations instead of trig equations. You did these algebraically. You did them last year. That's where you isolate the radical and then square both sides and solve for x. So all we're adding on this year is just doing it graphically. Method 1 or method 2, your choice. I'll do one example of each. This will be method 1. What do I call method 1? Besides the first method. It's intersect. And even if you don't like it, I'll do one of method 2 in case somebody does like it. Anyone remember what method 2 is? Intercept. Why can't those words be further apart? Method 1, intersect, is where we do left-hand side and right-hand side. You can't really see that. Can you see it if I put it here? Okay. So left-hand side is going to go into y equals. So radical 2x minus 1. Jumping down, x minus 4 goes into y2. We're going to zoom, and what zoom are we picking here? Well, we're not picking trig this time because that was a trig graph. We're picking standard. So standard is where it goes from negative 10 to 10. Ooh, and my axes are off. Over and over and over and over. Now what? Where do I find intersect? Ooh. Yes. Yes. Yeah, sometimes you just need to move over a little bit. So sometimes when it's right on that 0, 0, the calculator gets confused with the radical. What do I need to show for my work? Picture the graph. You have to show me a point, whatever you chose to calculate. I did just draw the graph. Why did I draw the graph? Because that's showing your work. I'm feeling a little free today. I'm feeling right-brained. So you need the graph, you need the point marked. What's the third piece of information? Does the y value matter? No, it's completely irrelevant. So if you thought maybe the y was important, just make yourself a note. Y doesn't matter with this. It's just the x value that we care about.
Why don't we care about the y anyway?
Because it said solve the equation, and the only variable in the equation is x. Okay, I'm going to do method number 2 down here. This is where we move everything onto one side. If you like method 1 better, just practice method number 2 for fun. Okay, so I'm going to type in radical 3x plus 2. How do I get the negative 6 to come over?
Plus 6.
How do I get the x to come over? Zoom standard. Now what? I can't go to 0 right away. Who can tell me why? Because it's not in the window. So how do I get this to show me the x-intercept? Go into window. It's the x max we want to try. Give me a possible value. And go back to graph. Ah, better. Second calc, 0. What kind of work do you need to show me? The graph.
The point that you.
Yes, sir.
Why does this graph go into negatives? You can't square root a negative.
That is true, but look at all the transformations we have done. We have stretched it, we have moved it. So because this has a vertical shift down, there can be negative values. It just means under this root himself, it can't be negative. Questions? 4 questions to try because it's number 9, A, B, C, D. I'll give you, I don't know, 20 minutes, then we'll start talking about tomorrow. Yes?